Hello everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to go over, a couple days ago I made a video on uh, some indicators that I bought, and I covered the first couple of them. Today I'm going to go over the rest of them, or most of them. Uh, Now what I covered the last video, now these are paid indicators, and I got them off, and now I can't give these indicators away, but whenever I make um, videos in the future about Bitcoin and all that, it's going to be referring to these indicators. So I want you guys to know where you can get the indicators or where I got them from, because I can't give them to you. So if you guys want to get them, you can go. I'll put the link below. It'll link to the guy's YouTube channel, and it also. Uh, I'll just link his YouTube channel. You guys can go there, watch his stuff, and he'll have his link on there if you guys want to go get it. Anyway, I'm going to talk about his indicators. These are paid indicators. And there are other indicators as well. These are all the custom indicators that I have. I covered pressure gauge and trend exhaustion, I believe, in the last one. But there are other indicators that I bought from him. I think there's like 7 or 8 or something like that. But those are more of. Uh, I may have to put these on my TradingView to see and check them out. But I think they're more for Forex and that kind of thing. But anyway, the ones I talked about, trend exhaustion and pressure gauge. So go to check out that video. So I'm going to talk about buyers versus sellers. I'll do that one first. So the buyers versus sellers, and I think I may have talked about this briefly. Buyers versus sellers is a good indication of if. Let's go to Bitcoin. Uh, okay, so what buyers and sellers is, it basically when the white line here travels more to the bottom, it means more people are selling. If it starts going to the top, it basically means people are starting to buy. It's a good indication of when the market is starting to come in, uh, and you'll basically know when people are starting to buy that coin. You get a good idea. So when you see this white line kind of trailing back up, you know that the market is buying in for that day. But right now it's kind of neutral. It all depends. We're on the day. Let's just do the hour. Get more. No, let's not do hour. Let's just do the 1 minute. Let's do the 1 minute for a second. Okay, so if we watch this as I'm talking, you'll see. You'll see that move a little bit more because I'm on the 1 minute. You'll see that the white line is moving. Now, if I'm on the 1 minute, you'll see that people, for this very minute that I'm talking, you'll see that it's moving towards the top in the green. Now it's going down, but you get the good idea. You'll see it moving. This is good if you guys want to do like swing trades, things like that. But anyway, that's buyers versus sellers. Let's go look at the other one that I have. Uh, the other one here is price versus well money flow, which it basically means what it means. You could basically tell the red line down there is the price of the coin. The green line is whether or not the whales are buying into it or are they selling. So if they're selling it, let's just remove the price. It's easier to see. So when this goes up, that means whales are buying into the coin. When it goes down, it means whales are taking out profit. So that's basically it. you can basically get a general idea if the whales are buying or if they're not, or if they're selling, and that's very powerful. It's very powerful and to predict when the price is going to go back up. So what I like to do in combinations, I think I've covered both of them. I think I covered all of them. So there's many different combos that I work with. Like I said in my last video, one of the combinations that I do is I do the pressure gauge and trend exhaustion. That's what I covered in the last video. So in this combination, what I look for is the pressure gauge will have, it'll show like this. You'll see a yellow bar down at this. When you see the pressure gauge, that usually means there's, let's not go to the minute mark here. Let's go to the 3 hour. Much easier. Okay, so what we're looking for is the pressure gauge. And you can see there's not that big of a pressure gauge. Let's just find a small one like this one right here. You probably guys can't see it. Okay. So you see a little pressure gauge right here. And what I do is I look at the trend exhaustion and I see, when I see the pressure gauge, if the trend exhaustion's on the bottom. If it's on the bottom, it usually means the price is going to go up. If the trend exhaustion is more at the top, it usually means if it's on the bottom, then it means it's going to be a sharp turn to the top. So that's when you can probably detect some gains coming up. If it's at the top, you can almost guarantee that it's gonna start tanking. So that's kind of the strategy that I figured out using this. The only other way you guys can really do this is kind of ignore the pressure gauge and load up the buyers and sellers. Do the trend exhaustion. Now this is what the guy that made these indicators do. I think these are the ones that he uses all the time when he detects which coin to get into. He uses the price and buyers and sellers. Okay, so let me get rid of my Bollinger Bands real quick. Let's see which ones I got. I got trend exhaustion. Trend exhaustion and price. Trend exhaustion, buyers and sellers. Okay, so I got all three of them. So what the guy that made these indicators, when you look at his channel and he goes through the coins, what he basically does is he checks if the trend exhaustion's down, and so much for the whale money flow and the buyers and sellers. He checks pretty much for 3 points of it being down, and if that passes, then that's a good entry point. But anyway, these are the indicators that I use now. If you guys want to get them, I'll put the link below. If you guys want to get them, they're really, really helpful for me, and I think they have improved. Just the indicators that you have out there right now are pretty basic. I don't even use RSI anymore. I just go by the indicators that I bought, and they're pretty helpful. They've helped so far, and they've helped pick up on some good moves for me. But anyway, if you guys want to get these indicators, I'll put the link below. It'll take you to the guy's YouTube channel and decide if you want to get them or not. I'm not affiliated with anything. I think these indicators are helpful and they can help people out. So anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.